So I just finished watching Night of Champions, and let's address the elephant in the room right away. Sami Zayn is your new undisputed WWE champion, and this was the only way to do it. If you were ever going to do it, this was going to be the only way to do it. You had Saudi Arabia. Sami Zayn is an absolute 100% Muslim. He is over in Riyadh like nobody else. If you were going to do it, I understand today. I understand. I don't like it. I don't like Sami Zayn being champion. I don't know what direction we're going to go heading into SummerSlam. I mean, obviously, you have opportunities to take it off him. You have opportunities at SmackDown to take it off him. You have opportunities at Madison Square Garden at July 18th, Saturday night's main event, to take it off of him. I do not foresee Sami Zayn going into SummerSlam as your undisputed WWE champion. Obviously, the big money there is CM Punk when he comes back. So, I don't know where this goes. I don't know how this goes. But Sami Zayn is your new WWE champion, and we can get into this match because not a fan of the finish, but if you were gonna do a finish that way, why not Cody Rhodes taking his eye off the prize for just a couple seconds for Sami Zayn to do the surprise roll up and get the 1, 2, 3. Cody comes out of it like, oh crap, I let the moment slip away from me. And Sami Zayn capitalized on Cody Rhodes taking his eye off the ball. It makes the most sense. If you were gonna book it if they were gonna book it anyway, that would be the way to book it. So Sami Zayn, your new champion. Directions we can go with this. Obviously, rematch with Cody Rhodes at some point down the road. That's the way to get the belt back on Cody. I'm telling you, there's something going on with Gunther, and Gunther had multiple opportunities in this match to win as well. He had that sleeper hold on Cody at one point. He had that sleeper hold on Sami at one point, but he couldn't finish the job. He couldn't finish the job. He hit some big moves. He hit the powerbomb on Cody Rhodes twice on the table. He did powerbomb Sami Zayn. He was definitely had opportunities. Sami Zayn had opportunities. Cody Rhodes had opportunities. But at the end of the day, Sami Zayn is your new WWE champion, and I guess, that's what WWE wants people to do, is they want you to talk about this afterwards, and, we're talking, because that's the only way to really get Sami Zayn, the championship was to be in Saudi, so I get it, don't like it, but I get it as long as there is a significant direction for where Sami Zayn is heading. Obafemi is your new King of the Ring. I really thought I thought Brock Lesnar was gonna cost him. I really thought Brock Lesnar was gonna cost him. I thought there'd be some type of shenanigans, but no. Clean win over Jey Uso. As clean as it can be. Huge powerbomb on him, 1, 2, 3. The match was okay. Obviously, Jey had to be the quicker one. He had to be the one to get the hits and move. Stick and move. He had a couple of splashes. Obviously, Oba kicks out of all of them. So for the most part, Obafemi winning makes the most sense, and he's most likely going to challenge Roman Reigns. I think we're all in agreement that it's going to be Obafemi versus Roman Reigns at SummerSlam, and this is going to be a hell of a build-up. I'm excited for this. Io Sky took down Liv Morgan. No shenanigans. I thought for sure we would get shenanigans. We did have a moment in the beginning, though, with Danhausen. And then Liv Morgan came out and saying, Danhausen, you owe Judgment Day a lot of money. And Danhausen is like, I don't owe you anything. And then he said, matter of fact, you are cursed. And he cursed Liv Morgan. And that was a good way for Liv Morgan to lose this match without, looking weak. And honestly, I think her and Io Sky had the second best match of the night. Obviously, the main event was the best match. And Io and Liv put on a hell of a job. Hell of a job by the two of them. It was a good match. It was very entertaining. I like the spot where Io Sky gets like thrown over the turnbuckle, and she landed on the stair. So we did that whole run back with not Io. We did that whole run back with Liv and Charlotte from last week, where Charlotte's knee got attacked and Liv got to go to work. And I think Liv is very good when the match calls for somebody getting hurt and Liv is the antagonist. So she keeps going after that limb and, you know, doing as much damage as she can, and she's very believable, and Io Sky did a good job of selling. So this was very good. Io Sky is your new Queen of the Ring. And now we can, I think, start to begin the downfall of Liv Morgan. Io Sky already made it official that she's going after Liv at SummerSlam for that World Heavyweight Championship. So why not put that title on Io Sky and let's go. Crown Jewel, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky for the Women's Crown Jewel Championship. I think that's a main event match right there. That would be really good in the story. You could tell leading into it. Obviously, you know, both of them champions. Io having the 2-0 advantage on Rhea. This would be the third match in the trilogy. I say go for it. That would be a hell of a 1-2 punch for Crown Jewel. Rhea versus Io. I would love it. I think that would be really good. Ricky Saints and Trick Williams, that match fell short for me. I was hoping for more. I thought I was going to get more. I didn't get more. Typical match. Trick Williams wins with trick shot. I don't think this match really did anything for either one of them. Not very good showing by Ricky Saints. I didn't like the way this match went. And then at the end, you obviously have, you know, Ricky Saints after losing, you know, he goes to attack Trick Williams. But then Little Yachty gets involved, and Little Yachty ends up doing a people's elbow. Nice little pop, I guess, for the Saudi crowd, but that match didn't do anything for me. Tiffany and Jade in the United States Women's Championship, that match didn't do anything for me. Tiffany Stratton ends up retaining that United States title. Really good match. That this whole feud is going to be over. Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. I guess Seth Rollins winning is the right move. I don't know. I'm more about the younger generation getting some big quality wins. But Seth Rollins winning, I guess it makes sense. You know, the veteran, the wise veteran, the one that's one step ahead of Braun Breaker. He gets the win. It was a good showing by Braun Breaker. The blood spot didn't look really great. Somebody's got to work with Braun Breaker on cutting properly. But yeah, it didn't look good. He didn't get color very good. And another thing that drives me crazy with these steel cage matches is I don't need steel chairs. Okay, you want to give me steel chairs in the Hell in the Cell, I'll swallow it, I'll stomach it. But if you go back to Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, they didn't use any weapons. They pretty much stuck to the cell is the weapon. And that's what a lot of the old school time wrestlers do. The weapon is the cage. The weapon is the cell. It's not bring chairs in, bring tables in, cause all this chaos. You don't need that. You can do a hell of a steel cage match with just the steel cage. You don't need all the extras. But Seth Rollins defeats Braun Breaker. Now it frees up Seth Rollins to go pursue the World Heavyweight Championship again. Go do whatever it is he wants to do. But the fact is that hopefully this is the beginning of the end of the Vision. I don't see a vision for the Vision. Paul Heyman's out. We're waiting on Bronson Reed. Logan Paul's injured. Austin Theory cannot carry this on his own. So there's really no point at all to this. My new shirt popped in from WWE Shop. Finally showed up. And I gotta tell you, this thing is really nice. It's heavy though. It's thick, it's heavy. I like the wording in the back, best in the world. I like the whole cutoff thing. I think this is a solid shirt that they came out with for CM Punk. So I'm glad I snagged that. And then obviously if you're on WWE Shop, there is a 15th anniversary Pipe Bomb CM Punk shirt. I'm definitely gonna add that to my collection. I already added the soccer jersey that dropped to my collection. I was looking for it. I didn't think there was going to be one, but they decided later on to drop a CM Punk soccer jersey, so that will be coming in shortly. But all in all, Night of Champions was solid. I thought there was a couple matches that could have just been on a SmackDown or a Raw, to be honest. But yeah, if I had to go in order of my top 3 matches, I think Io Sky and Liv Morgan was number 1. And number 2, I'll give it to the Triple Threat for the championship. I thought it was very good, but I thought Io and Liv told a better story. And number 3, I'd have to give it to Braun Breaker and Seth Rollins. I thought they killed it. All right, everyone. Enjoy the rest of your night. Forbidden Doors tomorrow, and I'll have a reaction video after that. All right, everyone. Enjoy your day.